everyone, and we are going to now move on to doing a coral picture. So what we have to do before is, because we're doing this in coloured pencil, we're going to do kind of a little drill task to remind you of how to use coloured pencils before we go on to actually using them. So you are going to need coloured pencils. I understand probably most of you don't have a gigantic tin full of coloured pencils like this, but it's fine because we're only using certain colours. If you can find them certain colours, perfectly fine. So I'm going to do a light to dark pressure, and I'm going to do layered first. So I'm just going to grab any colour. It doesn't really matter what colour you use, to be honest. I'm just going to use a blue. Okay, make sure that your colour pencils are nice and sharp, because again, it's going to be very, very hard for you to go from light to dark, especially the light pressure if your pencil isn't sharp enough. So I am going to go very, very lightly with my pressure first off. And we've done this with our normal pencil, so you should be okay at it now. So I'm going to go from light. I'm going to get a little bit heavier in the middle. And then by the end, I should be pressing quite hard. As you notice, I'm holding my pencil quite high up when I'm doing the light pressure, because it's easier for you to do lightly when you hold it halfway up. When you get down to doing the dark one, you can hold it a bit near the front so that you can press really hard, but with the light, I'd hold it up a little bit further up. So, layered. What I would like you to do is grab like a dark colour and a light colour. So seeing as I've already used blue, I'm going to use blue and I'm going to use yellow. So you could use purple and pink, or you could use orange and blue or something. So a light and a dark colour. Okay, and what I would like you to do first is I would like you to shade one way with the blue. So I would do it kind of medium pressure. So I'm going to shade one way with the blue, like so, and then I'm going to shade the other way with the yellow, but I'm going to use the same sort of pressure. So I'm going to have to go this way with my yellow. There we go. And I can go back and do it again over if I want to. You can see it starts making like a greeny sort of colour. You might not be able to see it on there, but I probably will use a lighter yellow actually. I'm going to go back over it. So you can start to see this area here goes greeny, so you should be able to see that the colours that overlap kind of create a different colour. What I would like you to do next is I would like you to have a go at light pressure layering and heavy pressure layering. Okay, so I'm going to change my colours out, I think, just to show you like the difference. So I'm going to do a green and a yellow this time. So my light pressure layering, so I'm going to start off with light pressure the whole way along. So as long as you have a good amount to layer on top of, that's fine. So I think that's enough. And then I'm going to light pressure with my yellow over the top. And you can see that I'm starting to layer colours up and so that they blend together. So you can see they've started to blend together a bit better there. And then I could probably go over again with my green very lightly. And create another layer. And then go back over with my yellow. And you can see it starts creating kind of a yellowy greeny colour once it's blended together. So now we are going to do heavy pressure layering. So I'm going to do a heavy pressure with my green. So I'm going to press quite hard with my green, not really hard. I'm going to press quite hard so you can see the difference already between this one and this one. And then I'm going to go over with my yellow. So I'm going to press heavy with my yellow this time as well. There we go. And you can see that the two start blending together quite nicely. So what I would like you to do next is I've put on the screen what analog analogous colours are. So they're basically on a colour wheel. They are the 3 colours that sit next to each other. This basically means that they complement each other quite well, and this is going to help you when you get on to doing your coral. So I've picked yellow and green and blue and purple, but you can have a look at the analogous colours and you can pick some other ones. So red and orange sit quite nicely together. You've got your red and purples that sit quite nicely together. Okay, so you can have a look and you can decide which ones you are going to do. But what I want you to do is to have a go at blending 2 of these together. So I've already done my yellow and green. Okay, so I'm just going to do that again for you. So I'm going to now do like a medium pressure. So I'm not going to press too hard, because we've done heavy pressure and we've done light pressure. But this time I'm going to do medium pressure. Like so. And then I'm going to blend over the top with my yellow the same pressure. And you can see they complement each other quite well. Now I'm going to do blue and purple because they are analogous colours and they sit next to each other quite nicely on the colour wheel. So I'm going to go down first with my blue. So like medium pressure. And then I'm going to go back over with my purple, like medium pressure as well. There we go. So you can have a go at any of your analogous colours. So I'm going to put a picture of it up, and you can decide what 2 colours you blend together. But I'd like you to give a go at the 2 at the bottom, and then maybe 2 of your own as well. So what I would like you to do is do a light to dark, just to recap. A light to dark using just 1 coloured pencil. I want you to do a layered, so I want you to go vertically with 1 colour, preferably a dark colour, and then a lighter colour I want you to go horizontally over the top so that you can see the difference here. Then I want you to do a light pressure layering, so go down, pick 2 colours, one that's light, one that's dark, and I want you to go lightly over with the first colour and then go back over with your second colour. Heavy pressure, I want you to go heavy pressure with the same colour again, so the dark colour first and then the lighter colour over the top, heavy pressure. And then I want you to pick 2 analogous colours, so I've picked yellow and green, blue and purple, so you can do them 2 first and then pick 2 of your own analogous colours and give a go at blending them together. Okay,